Hello, good evening. This is Diecast Luna. Hope you're all doing well. And I thought I'd do another video from my large scale collection, just because I just thought, why not? And I got this one out because it's been in the cabinet now for about the last 11 months. I don't think it's been that long since I've held it. The cabinets that I keep my cars in are very, very good at keeping the dust off them. So you get a minimal amount of dust on them. So literally all I did was give it a very, very quick clean with a little soft brush, but they don't get dirty at all. So like I said, they end up sitting there. So I thought I'd get it out and why not make a quick video on it. But so anyway, the car that we're looking at is a 1965 Plymouth Belvedere 2 R01 Hemi R, made by a company called Highway 61. And in real life, these are very rare beasts. Actual fact, in model scale, they're rare. And they don't make... Highway 61 went out of production a few years ago now. I do believe Greenlight has taken over, and they're making... they've bought the license to Highway 61. They're making Highway 61s, but I've seen a few, and they're okay, but they're not as good as they used to be when Highway 61 was their own brand, so to speak. But anyway, we'll get straight into it. And like I said, this is becoming quite a collectible model now. These have gone up in value very significantly. I didn't pay a great deal for this, but I've had it some years. But I just thought it was worth a show because these Highway 61s of old were very, very well screwed together. So we'll get straight into it and we'll look at one of the smaller details to start off with. And what I like is you can actually see the valve, which is you don't see on many model cars unless you get the really high-end stuff, which I thought was quite cool. You see it says Belvedere. We've got the Chrysler Pentastar there, which is nice. But we'll start off with the business end. And you've got the, as you can see, you've got the Plymouth script, and you've got what I like to call the post box. It looks like a post box opening that to feed them two massive carbs. And the grill work's done really nice. The lights are replicated well. Like I said, these were, when they came out, there was only one company better than this for making American model cars, in my opinion. That was GMP. But even these gave GMP, a run for their money. We'll get straight in. We'll get the bonnet up anyway and take a look at the 426 under the bonnet. And there it is. You've got the 426 super stock Hemi, and it's replicated really, really well. So you can see we've got all my Highway 61 pokey tool, as I want to call it. You've got all the plug leads, and you've got twin underneath there. You've got twin. I think it's twin 4 barrels, I believe. I can't remember now. But all this is metal piping. It's all rubber and metal, so it's done really, really well. I like the way you can see all the instructions on the top of the air filter there, like in the real car. And you've got more instructions there. But yeah, very, very nicely done. The bonnet hinges are replicated really well, just like the real car. All spring and scissor hinges. And it is actually a proper, the hole in the top of this is real. So it actually does go through. Shut the bonnet up. And go back down the side of the car. You see it's actually hard to get this in shot because it's so big. It's in 1 1/18 scale, but even now it's still a big car. And in real life they're a big car. But you can see it's got real quarter light windows that function, which is quite cool. All of the door, which is nice, so it's rather than seeing part of the door, you can see it's got quite a sparse interior, which the real car was sparse because it had the rear seat delete, because these cars were basically just made for the quarter-mile track. So it was the sort of thing you could drive this in the week to work if you really wanted to, but then take it to the drag strip at the weekends. I do believe, if I can catch hold of it, let's see if I can do it one hand. 2 seconds. Get my tool in there now. It does have an opening glove box. You see the glove box. It's even got a sticker on the inside, like on the real cars. They've got like instructions. I probably don't know what the instructions will be, but just like the real car. I'll shut that in a bit. Or can I so get the? There you go. Click shut. And then we'll go around to the back. You see again Plymouth script. If I can get it to come down, it has got the fuel cap in there. I'll take a quick look in the boot, and you can see battery, spare air filters, spare wheel and jack, and it's got that like picnic mat trunk floor like in the real cars. We'll come around to this side, take a look at the interior, and so this is the automatic version. You can see it's got real flocked carpet, matte. I expect this has got the Torque Flight 3-speed in it, I expect, which you'd need with something like this. And you can see it's got even got door tag, which is legible, just my phone's not going to zoom in properly. But yeah, it is a very, very cool car. You can see the mirror there. For a quick look through the back, you see it's done very, very well. And this is a very weighty piece. But I'm not going to go too mad on the car, because obviously I don't want to take too long. But like I said, it is a very, very nice car. I'm going to take a quick look underneath. I'm going to get to gently balance. Just going to balance. And you can see bottom of the transmission, and you've got the side dump exhaust. So when you're driving the car in the week, you run through the normal exhaust, and then when you go and racing the weekends, you undo that cap, let the side dumps go. It goes into straight through pipes, and then when you go home, pop the caps back on. You see it's got the leaf springs. Turn the wheel and the prop shaft moves. But yeah, you see it's got slightly skinnier wheels on the front. You've got the semi-slicks on the back. And this probably would have had drum brakes. You would have had all that power, probably near on 500 horsepower. And not a lot of braking. But anyway, that is the 1965 Plymouth Belvedere 2 R01 Hemi R car by Highway 61. I hope you like it, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again on Monday for Mainline Monday, so you're back to normal viewing, as you say. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon.